morning. So today we are heading towards yet another sheep cottage, another one like that. As I mentioned in my other videos, there are seriously hundreds of them around here. So it makes for good exploring. And it's just really interesting to see how you used to live without electricity and running water and kind of literally in the middle of nowhere with just ye old sheep.
And fly.
Apparently, according to the map, which is very accurate, we're about 300 yards away, so we should see it soon. However, there's that many trees in the way. We're not too sure. So we're into a more densely wooded area. Now we're either going to get murdered here, or this is actually the right way. We're not too sure. But yes, we should almost be there. Paul is struggling to stay on his little feet, like he's stumbling and stumbling. Oh, it's a single track. Well, I'm in trainers, and I'm doing perfectly fine. Scottish countryside's awfully nice, you know. It is actually. It's really nice.
Tree.
Oh. Do I see remnants of a situation of... You alright?
Yeah, just got me in the eye.
Nice. Windy. I don't know if you can hear me. We're heading towards the cottage just now. There is absolutely bugger all left of it, really, if my slow zoom will catch up. It's extremely bumpy, muddy. We've just fell in the river, which was extremely fun. However, oh Jesus Christ, there's an actual bit we could have crossed instead of falling in the river. Oh, are you kidding? We could have literally jumped that. Oh well. That'll be fine, eh? But as you can see, the original water bridge to access the cottage is long since collapsed. Very, very old bridge that. Hundreds of years old, as is the cottage. I mean, the chimney breast is still standing, but it's got a wee bit of a cock angle on it. So we'll just have to see, but it's very small. There's literally 2 rooms. We shall see. It's 2 fireplaces. Lovely old fireplace, as we always find we always find... That's amazing. So we always find one of these at our places, don't we? Imagine living here though. Literally, middle of nowhere, nothing around. I mean, this cottage is hundreds of years old. It's older than I actually thought. Much, much older. You've got literally rubble. This is going to be a short video because there's nothing to show really. You've got one end here with a nice tiny little fire. In fact, that's a very old fire actually. Really old indeed. Imagine that being lit. Attempting to keep warm because it is so cold and windy out here. And then you've got the nice bigger chimney breast there with a big fire, which I assume you can see it's had the sections for the stove. You can see the wall here where it was actually where I assume it was obviously 2 rooms, etc. But all the bricks on the floor and rocks and rubble, it's long since been empty. What's going on up the chimney? Hello, Santa. Oh yeah, bird nests galore on top there. Amazing though, amazing that this was someone's house. We head round here, there's some old little sheds, another part of the building actually, so another room, but actually it's not accessible from the main bit, so I do wonder how exactly. I mean, this is a lot newer than, you know, hundreds of years ago. It's corrugated iron, so it's obviously thingamajiggery bobbery at some point, you know what I'm saying?
The cattle shed.
Cattle shed. Ah. Oh right.
So that's a cattle shed.
Ah yes, 14th century guttering. Yes, I remember it well. Another fireplace. And a toilet. So, oh yeah. So this was maybe used, obviously, later on. It's mental that this was someone's house though, and like, you know, we're out literally, this was 2 and a bit miles we had to walk through a field to even get here. It's so isolated. I mean, in today's terms, obviously, you're only a couple of miles from a main road, but you know, back hundreds of years ago, the main road probably wasn't there. More of a dirt track. Whoever lived here, I don't think had a quad bike to get out. More of a cart. Amazing. Except it is still farmed now because there's a farm there, there's another farm over there, and that is actually a 3rd farm. There's 4 farms in one go. in one area.
Someone's being greedy.
Unless that's one huge, muckle, massive farm. That house there actually looks fairly relatively empty. The bigger one.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually look...
Up this hill there, but...
I really spit. That doesn't look very...
It's kind of tower-esque.
Well, it looks in too good condition maybe not to be lived in, but fully lived in, eh? And this is where we live. Well, roughly, this is a few miles out from where we live, but there's the idea. So we found the place finally, and it's rather worse than it was supposed to be. Obviously, when you look at these things online and find out information and things, it's only so accurate. The photos we were looking at and the information we read was actually from the latest we could find was 2014. Why somebody knackered the fence here? What's the point in that? Just jump over the bloody thing.
Well, it could have been a sheep.
Bloody big sheep. Christ, was it Colossus, was it?
In a group, they can do some damage.
Christ almighty. But yes,
Yeah, so it seems when we saw the information and things, this house had a roof, the chimneys were all still there, and it looked fairly decent. But as you can see as we're approaching, it's certainly, well, it's literally a ruin now. There's at least half a cottage left when we last looked at it, but it's absolutely roofless.
This look, you see the trail to the wall, but
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the wall all the way up to the house.
Oh right. That's a good point. Oh, rubble all the way over there. From, well, the other side, aren't we?
Apart from the house, maybe.
So we've got some rubble here, and big pile of rubble there, which I assume is the rest of the house, obviously. Otherwise it'd be a very small house. But Paul, I was going to say, there seems to be just two rooms. So you literally got a bedroom and the main living room, I guess.
It could have been, well, to be fair, that kind of smacks of an outside area, doesn't it? But there's no sort of partition between that gable end and the main wall.
It's just a bit... I mean, I know it's out the way and it's well over 100 years old. Longer than that, in fact, maybe 200, but you'd still have some form of a kitchen, wouldn't you?
Well, 2 up, 2 down, I suppose, isn't it? So the ground floor's living, the upstairs.
I don't know if this had stairs, though. There's no...
But don't forget, there could have been, like, you know, like in barns, where you just get the normal ladders that go up to the roof.
Yeah, so unfortunately this is a very short video. I mean, we knew it was going to be shorter anyway, but obviously it's even shorter now because there's a lot less to show you. A lot less to see, really. Still can't believe, you know, living out here though again. Another one of these cottages. Brilliant, that. It's literally just 2 rooms, eh? Just an living room and an bedroom. So yeah, that's the other side of it there. It's literally just a ruin. Still awesome though, I have to say.
And stuff. Like the wind's beating down on your windows. Yeah, you can see the roof come down.
Wow, this is way worse.
Yeah, there's
Way
stones
worse.
and stuff. Look from the build from the.
Yeah. Jesus. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, because it was obviously a bit more of a house when we saw it, when we looked it up, but if no one's been here since to document it, then obviously not. I mean, in the photos, that fireplace was all still there, but it's gone. The whole fireplace is gone.
The whole roof, everything, I mean.
Well, there's like a tiny bit of it there, but there's normally... Oh, that's a bit of a bummer, yeah.
That's crazy, and it's 6 years.
This is all's left.
Is it 6 years? No.
Well, 2014, however many years. That's 9 years, oh Christ. Is it?
It's 9 years.
Oh my God. Look at the view you had though.
I know, that's incredible, isn't it?
Just gonna have my morning bowl of cornflakes.
While I'm looking into my own personal little valley to the right.
I'm gonna take the dog for a walk. Where are you going? The forest. Where's that? In my garden. Oh, brilliant.
Down my valley.
In my valley. Have you got a valley? No.